mirror up to society to see what's in people's hearts out here. God bless our homeless veterans, y'all. Please pray for our homeless vets. Hey, how are you? What's going on?
Can police threaten to arrest you simply for holding a sign on a public sidewalk? Hi everyone, thanks for being here. Today we're in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where a citizen stands on a public sidewalk holding a sign that reads, "God bless homeless veterans." He isn't blocking traffic. He isn't disturbing the peace. But after someone calls the police, officers arrive and immediately begin asking whether he's soliciting money. Does the First Amendment protect what he's doing, or can the city require a permit? Let's find out.
You out here asking people for money, sir?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Are you
Speak
out
up.
here asking people for money?
I'm soliciting.
Yeah. We can't have you doing that. You gotta have a permit to solicit out here, okay?
Soliciting is free speech, sir.
No, not here in the city.
According to the Supreme Court, it is.
Okay, well, we have an ordinance against soliciting without a permit.
What type of soliciting are you talking about?
Soliciting for money.
Soliciting for money.
Right, and I just asked you if you were, and you said you were soliciting.
I am soliciting.
Okay, are you soliciting people for money?
I'm not soliciting for money.
Okay.
So,
Well, we got a complaint about you out here asking people for money. Okay.
I got ID, but I don't give ID for free speech, sir. You're Officer King? My name is Jeff. I'll tell you my name is Jeff.
What's your last name?
Huh?
What's your last name?
I'm not going to
Sir,
identify myself.
I'm not here to get you in any trouble. Okay?
Right.
I'm just trying to identify who you are and
Right.
send you about your way, okay?
I'm not going to go anywhere. I have a right to be here. It's a public sidewalk.
Right. So are you asking people for money or not?
I'd rather not answer any questions.
Okay.
But asking for money is free speech. It's protected by the First Amendment. All right.
So, you can't be soliciting out here. If I catch you out here soliciting people for money, I'll write you a ticket.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Is there a jail involved in it or being arrested?
You can be arrested, yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, what kind of ticket do you write? Like a city ordinance ticket? Okay. All right, fair enough.
I'll be out here soliciting people for money because they're calling in and complaining on you.
They're calling in, complaining. Who called and complained?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I was
Well,
told to
just
come
so
here
you know.
because I was told to come here because
Okay.
I had a complaint.
Understood.
And I see you out holding a sign.
Right.
That's why I walked up and approached you.
Right.
I asked you if you're soliciting. You're like, yes, I'm soliciting.
I am soliciting.
So there's no need to be difficult, right?
I agree.
Yeah,
That's
right.
just free speech. Everybody could just leave me alone and
Well,
everybody could go on about their
I
way.
can't leave you alone if people are calling in on you. Right?
A phone call is just hearsay, right? I mean,
Okay.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Right, but when we're called, we have to respond. We can't tell people no, we can't.
I understand. I
Right.
understand that.
So, like, there's just no reason to be difficult about this.
I agree. I think we should all just respect civil rights and constitutional rights and go on about our business.
I understand that. I'm not here to violate your rights.
Okay, thank you.
So, like I said, don't be out here soliciting people for money.
All right.
If you are, I told you the route we're good.
Okay,
So,
understood.
okay.
And just so y'all know, soliciting for money is protected by the First Amendment, and any kind of city ordinance or anything like that cannot override free speech.
Right.
All right, so
But
I
if
would.
you're soliciting people for money, that's a crime.
Well, how would like asking people for money?
Right, you're soliciting people.
That's
for
free
money.
speech.
You're asking people for money.
Yeah, that would be free speech.
So, free speech, protect time, place, and manner. Correct.
All right,
So time, place, and manner.
all right.
Place. You're out here,
Public
you're
sidewalk.
out here soliciting people for
Place
money.
is a public sidewalk.
Okay.
Time is high noon, right? During normal business operating hours.
What's up, guys?
This is a traditional public
lady.
forum, and I'm engaged in free speech.
Okay. Well, like I said, told you the route we'll go.
All right, well, I understand that. I'm not arguing about that. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand that.
I understand.
Okay.
What you're trying to say. You're just being very difficult.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just having a conversation.
Right. Is there any reason you're out here asking people for money?
I never said I was asking for money.
You said you were soliciting.
I am
What are you
soliciting.
soliciting?
Soliciting goodwill and prayers for the homeless veterans.
Well, good deal. Do you have any other signs placed around here?
I'm not going to answer questions like that.
Well, all right. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Have a good day. God bless you. Good afternoon, y'all. How you doing? God bless our homeless veterans. Please pray for our homeless vets. Afternoon, y'all. How you doing? God bless our homeless veterans, y'all. Please pray for our homeless vets. Good afternoon. God bless homeless veterans.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, sir. Of course. But I did find out a little bit more about the nature of the complaint. And I'm not going to disclose who the complainant was.
Okay.
But it was about you walking up to a little kid. Yeah. Well, see, we didn't get that on our end.
Right.
All we got was you're out here soliciting for money. But just don't be people on the side.
I agree. I won't do that. All right.
Stay out people's way.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a blessed day.
God bless you.
You. Yeah, good.
Did you serve?
I was in the Army, yeah.
Army?
Yes,
What's
sir.
your MOS?
I was 88 Mike.
88 truck driver?
Yes, sir. As you can tell, that's what I did when I got out.
I'm an MP, so.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your service.
See? Kind of translated, huh?
Thank you for your service, God. God bless you, man.
And pay attention.
You have a blessed day.
The conversation quickly shifts from speech to identification. The officer asks for Jeff's last name, even though he never tells him he's being detained. Instead, the discussion remains voluntary. That's an important constitutional distinction. Under the Fourth Amendment, police cannot compel identification simply because they initiated a conversation. In Brown v. Texas, 1979, the Supreme Court ruled that officers cannot stop someone and demand identification unless the detention itself is supported by reasonable suspicion. Notice something interesting. The officer never says Jeff committed a crime. He never says Jeff is under investigation. He never says Jeff is being detained. If this is only a consensual encounter, where does the legal obligation to identify yourself come from? By the end of the conversation, the officers learned that the original complaint involved something different entirely. In the end, no citation was issued and no arrest was made, but had the officers taken enforcement action based solely on protected speech or an unlawful demand for identification, the encounter could have become the basis for a civil rights lawsuit under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983. Whether that lawsuit would succeed would ultimately be decided by a court based on the facts and the constitutional standards we've discussed today. If you enjoy constitutional law, police audits, and real legal analysis of police encounters, subscribe for more videos.